we have here the dot. Do you see this white dot? Means this is the source, and 3 pins for source, and over here we have the drain. So we can just put one probe here in the drain, the second probe in the source. We get a reading in the multimeter, as you can see. If I swap the probes, as you can see, we get above 1000, or you can get 1, means the MOSFET is good. Let's check, guys, one of these flat MOSFETs. Those basically we called it flat 8-pin MOSFETs. Also here, as you can see, we have this white dot, means this is the pin number 1, 2, 3. So this is source over here, and over here we have drain. So if we put one probe here in the source, the other here in the drain, so we get above 1000. So let's swap the probes, guys. So the black probe here in the drain, this one in the source, we get a reading, as you can see, 450. This is a good MOSFET. Guys, this MOSFET is in channel. Why? As you can see, because we get a reading when we put the red probe in the source and the black probe in the drain. This one. So let's check. This one also is in channel because we have here source, drain. Okay, so remember, guys, when you put the red probe in the source and the black probe in the drain, and you get a reading about 400, 500, 600, sometimes 700, means the MOSFET is in channel. By the way, often or usually you will find N channels in motherboard. Why? Because the N channels are more reliable than P channels. Let's move on, my friends, and test this kind of MOSFET. This is basically ACMD MOSFET, 3-terminal ACMD MOSFET. Basically the fourth one here, guys, the fourth one here is connected to this one here. So this is drain. Okay, this one is connected to this, to same terminal. So we have always gate, drain, source, gate, drain, source. Okay, guys, so let's put one probe here in the drain and the red probe here in the source. We get already about 100. Okay, so if I swap the probes, nothing in the multimeter. This is good MOSFET. Let's check this one also, guys. So the black probe here in the drain, the red probe in the source, we get about 400. This is good MOSFET also. This one, for example, black probe in the drain, red probe in the source, we get about 160 good MOSFETs. This is basically diode over here, guys. This one, this is not capacitor, this is diode. I can prove to you. Do you see white mark? Here I have cathode, anode. Do you see? We get already about 600. If I swap the probes, normally I should not get anything, but if I get about 1000, no problem, because the diode is connected to the board. Nothing. This is good diode. So guys, let's check this kind also of MOSFET. This is basically a 3-terminal ACMD MOSFET. This is the smallest one. The same working principle. We have always gate, drain, source. So if I put one probe here in the drain and the other here in the gate, we get a reading. This is N channel. This is N channel. Why? Because the black probe here in the drain, the red probe in the source. This is N channel, guys. If I swap the probes, I should get nothing. I get 1000 normal. Why? Because the MOSFET is connected to the board. Okay. Do you see, guys? I know 100% this information about 1000 reading in the board is unique for electronic repair basics channel. You cannot hear like this information somewhere else. What about this one, guys? Is it a MOSFET or not? No, guys, this is BIOS. Even if we have 8 pins over here, this is BIOS. Do you see? The BIOS always is bigger than MOSFET. Over here we have MOSFET and this is BIOS. The proof also is we have the super IO. The BIOS is usually near to the super IO. Of course, crystal also near to the super IO. Over here, my friend, we have a very small MOSFET. This MOSFET here and those, do you see the size? This is also MOSFETs. Okay, guys. So in motherboard, guys, you can find this kind of MOSFETs, 8-pin MOSFETs, or those also flat MOSFET, or those like this, as you can see, and this kind here. Always, guys, the same working principle, the same testing. So let's check those. So first we have to locate the pin number 1, the source. So let's locate the pin number 1. The MOSFETs are very small. Let me zoom in a little bit. Do you see, guys? Do you see over here? We have a dot here. Do you see this dot? And this white mark over here. For this one, for example, we have a dot here. So this is the pin number 1. So do you see, guys? The 3 pins for source are connected together. Do you see the trace? Do you see the path? The gate is alone, and these 4 pins are connected together. So let's check, guys. Let's check again. So let's put the black probe here. So because it is small, it is very small, I will put the black probe here in the inductor. Why, guys? Because the inductor is connected to the drain here. So let's put the black probe here in the inductor and the red probe here in the source. We get a reading 400. Good. If I swap the probes, guys, so I should put the black probe here in this capacitor, because also is connected to the source. Let's put it here, and the red probe here. We get, you see, about 1000. Normal, very normal, because it is connected to the board. Let's check this one, for example. So here we have the source, here drain. So drain, I will put the black probe in this capacitor and the red probe here. We get a reading about 500. If I swap the probes, of course, I will get, you see, about 1000, or you can, yes, 1000, or you can get 1. This is good MOSFETs, guys. So, guys, just for beginners, absolutely for beginners, I will go deeper with you, show you in details the MOSFET pinout. Do you see, guys? Here we have a MOSFET. Okay. So I told you that this white dot, or this dot over here, means the pin number 1. So pin 1, 2, 3 are source. Do you see this trace here? 3 pins connected together. We have the gates isolate alone. And over here we have 4 pins connected together. Do you see? I can even prove to you, my friends. Let's do it for beginners. So here we have the pin number 1. So I will put the black probe here. Okay, guys? So these 3 pins are connected together. Let's check. The second, the third. Do you see? Connected together. If I check the gate, no connection. Just these 3 pins. Those 4 are connected together. Let's put 1 probe here. Do you see? For beginners, of course. 3 pins connected together. So this is the MOSFET, my friends. So here we have the MOSFET, as you can see. So do you see here the pin number 1, 2, and 3? These 3 pins are connected together. Here we have source. And the 4th pin, this is the gate. Here we have G means gates. Okay? And 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 pins connected together. So guys, I hope that you understand this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for upcoming videos like this one. And for anyone who wants to accelerate learning, you can join me in my Patreon page. You can check my website, my Facebook group, all links in the description.